us, a family, and especially for me, if it's a really big group, I need to grab something. I need to see something in a case that I can never miss. And if I'm seeing this, I can lead myself or turn to myself to different subgroups to understand that what is beyond the common theme. And what I figured out after reading really several books and saw several cases and read several provings and materia medica, and also Roberto's experience and my experience together, one question formed in my mind. And the question was that, can I afford the wealth and the privilege to enjoy life? We see a kind of industriousness. It's a restless industriousness, but different than in animal kingdom. That they are very constructive people. I told you that they want to reach the perfection, and also in themselves they are perfectionists. So they will never give up work, they will never give up the hobby that they are doing until they are not the perfect ones. I will be the best what I'm doing. And many times they are leaders, they are boss, and they are able to set up a business and make it really very flourish. The theme of scattered fragmentation, split apart, it's one of the key themes in Leguminosae.
And don't forget that the opposite side of the coin of fragmentation is unity. So when we are thinking to a team, we have to think to that team and to the opposite. So you will see also in the cases, I feel fragmented, I have this main delusion, and so if a person is feeling this sensation, this fragmentation, very often they will search for the unity. So to do something that is putting pieces together. And as you have seen, Vicky spoke about duty, about family. So you can have a differential diagnosis with the Kalium groups. But in the Leguminosae, the idea of the family is just related to the fact that they are feeling fragmented. So if I'm feeling like this, I have to keep the unity. And so the family is very important because family is a union.
But what if the Leguminosae patient is getting fed up of the life?
The family.
So I thought that also if there were a lot of punch, a bankruptcy, or humiliation, or anything bad happened in their life, they suppress the anger, they suppress the fury, they didn't show, they didn't act in a revenge acting, but at the end, it's enough. They fed up, and all this suppressed anger that was inside them, and they buried really very deep inside them, not to break up the unity, it will burst out, it will explode, and so they cannot hold back anymore, because the mind is completely split. So let's see the physical symptom, because when we are seeing the case, we don't have just to see the mental part, but also we have to have confirmation from the physical level, and many times our patients are suffering from physical conditions. So in Leguminosae, you will see a lot of neurological complaints, but now you can understand why. And also metabolic complaints they can. Of course, digestion. It's a complete coherence in it. But as I'm always telling that with this knowledge, now you understand much better that what are behind these sentences, these themes that now we are showing. But you know me, and you know my way of thinking that I cannot think without subfamilies, without subgroups. For me, it's essential. It's really essential to understand. So let's see this Faboideae or Papilionidae. They are completely the same. It's just that someone is calling this and someone is calling that name, but it's completely the same. So this subfamily will tell that I'm at the edge of my limits. The compression is so tight, need to prepare the duties in the way not to put too much effort in them and search the solution for a same and harmless exit. And what we see in Mimosoideae, because I put together, so when I research this family and put together, because they belong together, also in the Homeopathy. And here is also another shadow, another consciousness that you will see. So live for work to live.
So this is a case of a man that came to me in April 2017 for the first time. He was 45 years old, and he came with a diagnosis of depressive loss syndrome and psychophysical frustration. My brother passed away 2 years ago in a car accident. We have always lived symbiotically. We went to all schools together, from elementary school to university. At university, we went together to study in Belgium, and both became researchers in the field of physics. Upon returning to Italy, we decided to move in together. We were always very close. Since he's gone, my life is over. I feel destroyed. I'm literally in pieces. And then he told me, I cannot rebuild my life. It's like I'm missing a piece of me. And he said, I have no more strength. I have pains everywhere. I feel shattered. I'm literally broken, as if I were paralyzed. Then he started to speak about family. And he said, anyway, back to my depression. The other problem is related to my parents. After my brother's death, their relationship got worse and worse. And I have to try to think about them too. But I cannot do it. Then he told me, I spent a good part of my life trying to put the pieces of their relationship back together. So you have to understand one thing.